I didn't want to make this video. See, the reason I don't like talking about this stuff is because it's controversial. There's always two sides. There's what one person thinks is right, and there's one person that thinks it's wrong. There's always two sides. There can be an argument. There can be one person thinking that one thing is right, and one person is thinking that it's wrong. That's a controversy. That's an argument, and that's something I try to avoid on this channel because I try and keep it as open as possible. But it's becoming too far, YouTube, and I want to sort of talk about it. So YouTube is a great community, and with that great of a community becomes great creators and great people who want to be creators and people who are giving these great creators views and watch time and credit they need in order to be the filmmakers, the aspiring filmmakers that they want to be. So literally on YouTube you'll see anything from like skateboard tutorials, like film tutorials, to like vlogs, to like movies. Literally everything you will find on YouTube. And there's also things on YouTube that aren't super fun to watch and aren't really cool, and that are actually negative and work against the community. And of course for YouTube, they're trying to eliminate that. They're trying to keep YouTube as clean as possible so that more people would want to use their platform, because they don't have any reason to not. That's why YouTube Rewind was all about like no controversy. Let's cut even like the little things that could be even a little bit controversial. No, that's probably not a great example because that's the most disliked video on all of YouTube, but it is a good example because it's a YouTube-made movie that YouTube was purposely trying to keep clean, and that's why it was so, YouTube isn't perfect at this. I mean, there's a lot of controversies that happened on YouTube. I think the Logan one was the biggest deal because it really affected a bunch of creators and had the demonetization controversy. And while YouTube is trying their best, obviously, it can be hard for them because on one end of the spectrum, they're just trying to make money, just like you or me. But they're also trying to grow this reach. They're trying to grow this platform. And sometimes making money short term isn't growing it long term. What I mean by that is if an advertisement company is trying to sell ads to YouTube, maybe they're selling an ad for, I don't know, like a delicious kind of steak or like a steakhouse or something. And YouTube is playing that video on top of a video that's like how cows are slaughtered. And of course the advertisers are going to be pissed if their ad for a steakhouse is literally on top of a video on how a cow is slaughtered, because people are not going to want to buy their products that way. But YouTube is a platform where 10,000 minutes of videos uploaded every single minute of every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year. So a human can't possibly monitor all of that. So in order to do their best to try and keep things clean and good for the advertisers, they need to have AI to do that. And the problem with AI is there are failures. So while YouTube is trying to do their best, there are, of course, going to be mistakes. But most recently, YouTube is banning comments from small creators' videos. Now, YouTube, I can see exactly why this makes sense. There's a bunch of kids on this platform. Cyberbullying is already a huge controversy, a huge deal in the minds of social media platforms and schools and places all over the world. Cyberbullying is a gigantic issue. So when you take something serious like cyberbullying, and you sort of combine that with a platform that is meant for interacting with your community and making it easy for you to share with a community of people that are also interested in what you're interested in. The virtues of that is that there are going to be negative comments. There are going to be people who are trying to pick on you for doing that. Maybe you make a mistake, or you say something controversial, or people are teasing you for the way that you look or the way that you talk or anything like that. There's going to be negativity. And YouTube, of course, is trying to control that negativity, because they're trying to like stop as much as possible that can be considered harassment. So YouTube is banning comments on small YouTube creator, on young YouTube creators, to try and avoid that. So the comment section is going to be disabled for... Now that top part doesn't really get me, because that makes sense, but this is what really gets me. No YouTube Live on the anywhere. They're banning it from my phone. I can't go live. I can't do it from my computer. That's totally gone. And a myriad other things that YouTube is taking away. And it's really bad, because it's not the... It just doesn't work for me and what I do. Like, I can't go live on filmmaking secrets anymore because of YouTube's new rule. So, I have a few friends that are actually switching to Twitch or to IGTV, and I'm not announcing that I'm going to do any of that. I've just been getting a lot of questions about my sentiments on this, on my opinions on this, so I wanted to make this video sharing a bit of my sentiments on sort of what I think of this new rule. Okay, I'm sorry to have this video on such a negative note. Please, I love YouTube. It's such a great platform, and I really